Episode 184, Bridge from Runtime and Advanced Timelines to Flowchart and Feedback Loops. What we have covered and what comes next. At this point in the series, we have completed several major arcs. Before we move forward, we need to pause and reorient. We begin with foundations, what reality is made of, how consciousness functions as the base operating system. Then we explored structure, how identity, perception, emotion, and thought are organized inside the system. After that, we moved into functions, what each component actually does, not symbolically but mechanically. From there, we entered timelines, how paths are generated, updated, and stabilized, why life is not random. Then we stepped into the runtime engine, how reality actually executes in real time, the processing stack, the compiler, automatic versus manual execution, feedback, safety systems, and correction. And finally, we completed advanced timeline integrity and meta layers, why some timelines stay clean, why others destabilize, how reality refreshes sequences instead of rewriting them, and what it means to live as a timeline navigator. What this gives you, at this point, you understand something most people never see. Reality doesn't respond to wishes, it responds to signal processed through structure, functions, timelines, and runtime. Now, the natural next question. Once you understand execution, once you understand timelines, once you understand correction, the next question becomes unavoidable. How does reality decide what happens next? Why timelines and runtime are not enough? Timelines show paths, runtime explains execution, but neither explains why situations repeat, why choices branch, why avoidance stalls progression, why some moments loop until something changes, introducing the next arc. The next arc is flowcharts and feedback loops. This is where reality is revealed as a conditional system. If this, then that. Not fate, not punishment, decision logic, system logic. What the next arc will answer, we will answer questions like, why does the same situation keep returning? Why does awareness change outcomes? Why does suppression fail? How does the system signal correction? This is where understanding becomes usable. Important clarification. Flowcharts are not about control, they are about recognition. Once you see the logic, you stop fighting the system. We have now completed foundations, structure, functions, timelines, runtime, advanced timeline integrity. Next, we move into flowcharts and feedback loops, how reality branches, how patterns repeat, and how paths actually progress. This bridge closes one arc and opens the next. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and follow for more aligned content. And if you're new, I would suggest please start with episode 0 and then follow in sequence. Everything builds progressively from there on. And also, please do not forget to download free books and PDF for these episodes from the link in my bio. Thank you.